learning purpose only. Okay. So let me repeat. Workspace creation. Workspace is nothing but project, right? So to create a project in Tosca, we'll create the workspace. At the time of creating a workspace, we required a database option. So which database is required here? MS SQL Server. SQLite is only for learning purpose. Here you'll get one interview question. So what repository type you are using in your project? What type of repository are you using? So what is the type of repository here? SQLite or Oracle or MS SQL Server or DB2T. Are you remember all these points?
Yes, Anush.
Okay. So here, this is the workspace creation. What is another discussion? We discussed another points as well, right? Just try to recap. What are the points we discussed?
Modules.
Module section. So in the module section, what are the points we discussed? Let me change the color here. So the modules is the orange color, right? Let me pick orange. Module section. So this modules background. So team module section is very, very important in Tosca. Okay. But before going to the module section, we had a discussion of another point. What is that? Project. So within the project, totally how many sections we are able to see?
8 to 9 sections.
So 8 to 9 sections. So out of this 8 to 9 section, what are the sections we are going to work actually in real time?
Three sections.
3 sections.
3 sections. What are those?
Modules, test cases.
Modules, test cases, and execution.
And the execution. Okay. This is the mandate. We drag and drop the modules into a test case, and then we drag and drop into execution list. We run the script. This is the basic workflow. Okay. And here to prepare a data to feed a test case, we have option. What are those?
Yes.
TDS, TCD, Excel. TDS is nothing but test data service. TCD is nothing but, I think it's by mistake less is entered. Let me re-enter it. TCD, TDS, Excel. Okay. So these three are the possible ways to feed the test case. This is the project structure. So within this project structure, the main thing we always do a concentration on the model section only. I explain only model section because it's very, very important, and even real time we'll face most of the challenges within the module level only. Okay, that is the reason. So we must know the background of module section. What are the things is available here? So within the module section, I explained a couple of things. What are those? Are you remember? Engines. So what are the engines available in Tosca? Engines, or we can say like automation framework. So within this automation framework, what are the frameworks we are able to see? Two frameworks, right? What are those? The first one is T-box. Another one is
Classic.
Classic. Correct? So now tell me, Classic is now, this is available or not available?
Not available.
Not available.
Which version onwards this Classic engine is not available?
After 15.
Hmm?
After 15.
15.1. Okay, 15.1 and above version onwards, this Classic engines are not available. Okay. So mostly we'll work with the T-box automation framework only. We can call it as engines or we can call it as automation framework also. These two terminologies similar only. Okay. So this is the background team. Okay. So they just rework the classic engine, right? Instead of classic engine, so which features they introduced to the market? Tricentis team.
Vision AI.
Gen AI. Yeah, I think you remember. Let me show you this.
Pilot.
Let me go back to that. I just want to show you that. We have a document. It's already documented, right? Let me show you that. This is the article. If you open this article, here you can see. So with improved with the Vision AI capabilities, that is the reason Classic Engine is revoked from 15.1 version and above versions onwards. Okay. And here also you can see the latest last version is supporting classic engines. So you can call it as class engines or automation framework. These two terminologies perfectly fine. So these things we discussed, and even icon representation also I discussed, right? So I'll just show you two icons. Tell me, so which one is automation framework and which one is a T-box, which one is classic, okay? Now, tell me out of these two models, what are the classic models and what are the T-box models?
First are their classic models.
First one is the
Classic models.
so
Yeah,
yes, right? So what about others, team? Hari, Nirmala, Noor. So are you sure? So what are the classic models and what are the T-box models here? Satvika, Devi. So let me do recap here, Tim. I just discussed all these points in a Saturday session. If you miss that class, just go through the recording and see it again, okay? These all are the classic engine modules and these all are the T-box engine modules, okay? To see this difference very clearly, here you can see.
Middle line is.
Yes. The above one is the T-box engine. You are not able to see any line representation here. The below one is the classic engine. That is the reason you are able to see some gray color line representation in between. Okay. This is the recognition earlier for Tosca 15 below versions. Okay. But now we all are in our latest version Tosca 16 and above. You are not able to see these modules in your workspace. I just given this information to you all what exactly happened in a before versions and latest versions. Clear?
Yes, Anusha.
And we discussed another points as well. So what is that? Any guesses? TT and community. So which version of Tosca you are working now? So which version of Tosca you are working? So what is the version of Tosca?
16.
16.
16 version. So vision 16 version team. So 16 version is community or TTA? Again, the version level, these things is differentiated. Okay. So now tell me TT, which one is licensed one here out of these two?
Community.
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 Community is the licensed one, so we have to pay amount to our tricentennials. So what is the difference between TT and community?
Without login.
Cannot access all the features in TTA. Okay. If you are trying to create any module or if you want to create a data, we cannot access everything in TTA version team. That is not possible. Okay. So there is restricted couple of things in TTA version, and that is the reason it is a free of cost. Okay. So this is not a free of cost for all projects. Just make a note that as well. So if you see in the real time, some of the projects you can see like TTA for SAP. Some of the projects you can see on TTA for Salesforce. So this TTS is only specifically for these projects only, TTA for ServiceNow. Because these companies are having some agreement with the Tricentis, that is the reason the Tricentis team is providing a free of cost with less features. If they want to pay, then they will simply go with the community only instead of going with the TTS version. But some of the projects we can see this TTA team. Okay. If you want to show me the TTA version, I have a latest version, I think so. Let me find that executable file. But it won't add any value to you, but I just want to show you here, okay? TTA. I think that is there in one of the drive folder. I'm just finding that. But it's not possible to install TT and community in the same laptop, okay? So we have something we cannot access directly. So either we go with the TTO or either we go with the community, any one of these only, okay? I'm just trying to find that. No, I think somewhere it is there in my laptop, but I'm not sure where it exactly. I'll check after some time. But what are the executable file you received from the company? Okay, our management people will share some executable files to you, all right? The similar way you will get a TTA version as well. Okay. So clear this TTA part,
Yeah, Anusha.
space, project and TTA. Okay. And we discussed one more point. What is that? Almost this four, enough. So Tim, if you concentrate on module section, the project creation already I explained to you in our last session, Saturday session, how to create the workspace and what are the common repository activities and what are these things, all these things I discussed with you. And coming to a module section, the module majorly designed with to capture the elements technical properties. So without module section, we cannot automate automated test cases. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, if you want to build a automated test case, always this test case development is having a dependency on the module. So we always do the drag and drop of these modules to the test case section and then we do the development. So without module, we cannot build the automated test case. Okay. Module seems like a backbone of test case development. Okay. We capture the entire elements here itself only, and then we drag and drop those elements to the test case. and we build the test case here. We already done with one example like parabank registration. So coming to a module section, this is the module section here. Okay. So workspace creation, project and modules. Okay. So tell me one thing. The project is common repository only, right? Yes, sir. What is the meaning of common repository? Anyone of you, please tell me. Let us assume this is our common repository. Okay. What is the use of this common repository? Let's give our use cases. Like person one is working. Person two. I just give you the background of this one team. I think most of the people came from manual and automation. Probably they are aware, but I just want to highlight some points here. Okay. So see here, team, three people are working in different areas. Like one person, the first person is worked on Chennai location, and another person is also working on Pune, and third person is also working on something like a Hyderabad. Okay. So these three people have completed 10 test cases. Totally, how many test cases are completed?
30.
Test-
30.
Total how many?
30.
30. So these 30 test cases, they're in their on-premises laptop only, right?
Yes.
So if I want to see these test cases, then what is the approach I have to?
They have to push all test cases by
So,
themselves into the common repo.
so
Then
once their work, must they have to push their code to the
repo.
common repository. It's very easy for me to see all 30 test cases together one area. So in Selenium point of view, we use the common repository. What are those? GitHub and Bitbuckets. I think who are working on Selenium, probably they're aware of these things too. Okay. So this is what happened in other programming languages too. Like in this, even for Selenium and even for a developer also do the same thing. Once they build the code or once they build the test case, definitely we have to push that entire code to a repository. Okay. So we can see all the 30 test cases together in this repository only. Instead of checking with the one-to-one person. Coming to a Tosca point of view, so you no need to work with the GitHub and Bitbucket, all this stuff. Okay. So directly, we are creating our project in the workspace only. Let us assume this is the workspace. This is the workspace. Within this workspace, we'll create one common repository project. So this is the common repository project. So within this project, I'll give access to the person one and person two and person two. So if person one is completed 10 test cases, yes, I'm able to see these 3 persons 10 test cases in one area. So here no need to work with the pushing of the code, no need to do the such activities. So at the time of creating project only, we are just taking the common repository one. Clear the difference between Selenium and here Tosca, the working culture. Team, any questions here? So everyone clear with this?
Yes.
Yeah.
In Tosca level, to create the workspace, we always choose the database option team, SQLite or Oracle or DB2 or MS SQL Server, any one of these databases. These databases is stating like it's a common repository. Okay. So once we log into the Tosca commander, so this is the workflow which we follow. First, we'll create the module and we drag and drop into our test case and then we build the test case. This is what we'll do. So if you want to know more things in the module point of view, that entire module is having two type of engines, T-box and classic. So this classic is revoked of 15.1 and above versions onward, but now this is not available. We can say instead of classic, they just added Vision AI capabilities to the modules. Okay. So everyone clear with this?
Yes.
Correct. So within the module section, I just want to give the modules hierarchy here now. I just want to give the modules hierarchy. To give the modules hierarchy team. So the first one is the module folder. Module folder. And inside this module folder, you can create the modules. And module attribute. So to create the module, we always navigate to the module folder and we use here one option, that is the scan option. Once your scanning is done, if you save that, so it automatically create the module and even it automatically add the module attributes here. Okay. So I just want to show you that hierarchy structure. I think where it is. So here you can see. So see here, Tim, this is the module root folder, sub folder. Inside that one module is created and this register, we call it as a module attribute, the terminology. Okay, even in interviews. So whenever you're attending interviews also, you can use the same terminology. So module attributes, module and module folders. So instead of sub and root, we call it as a module folder only. Okay. To understanding purpose, I just make a note like this, root and subfolder. So this is the Word document which I'm preparing. Probably you'll get this Word document once we done the class. Okay. So the next one is here, Tim, common repository activities. Are you able to see here one naming convention, what exactly it is?
Team.
Team. So now tell me, we are working in a common repository or single user repository?
Common user report.
Common user repository.
Common user repository.
So since entire team is working in one area, correct? So if you are working in one project team, we always perform these options, check in all, check out, update all. These all are the common user repository activities. If all these options are enabled for you, the meaning of that you are working in common repository. If all these options are disabled, since you are working in single user repository. Let me show you that. I'm just closing this workspace. Just click on create new. So are you able to see which option here it is selected?
Single user.
So by default, single user is selected. And here I'm just making it a single user rep. So what is happening, team, in the market? I think most of the people are giving a trainings on only a single user. Even they are not introduced to the team members to work with a common repository. Okay. So most of the people who are giving trainings in outside, they are always giving a trainings on single user. This is not at all recommended. Okay, if you want real-time complete hands-on, always choose the common repository. So to create a common repository, any one of these databases. Okay, if by here, I just want to show you the difference. Now I'm creating a single user repository. So click on OK. So here you can see creating a new workspace. By default credentials username as admin. Are you able to see? Even the single user, it is not asking a user credentials. Have you observed that? Whenever we are logging common, it is asking authorization. But in single, directly it is navigating to the project. Okay. So now tell me, all these features are enabled or disabled?
Disabled.
So if all these are disabled, since you are working in single user repository. If you are working on single user repository, you no need to bother about checkout, pre-check-in. All this stuff is not required for single user. Simply go to the module and then scan the module. Let me add module section here. Go to the module and right click on here. Scan module and add whatever you want here. Okay. So team, the recommended thing in real time always it is a common repository. So are you able to see any differences between single user and common user? Only this difference. Rest of this, everything you can do. The things we can do in common repository we can do, but we are just ignoring these activities in a single user. Clear? But don't try to work with a single user at any more. This is not at all recommended. So always work with a common repository only. So to work with a common repository, always use a database option. I'm just opening the one project. Amazon, I think I started, I created this, right? Open this Amazon project. Now this is asking to enter the username and password. So here username is admin. If you entered a valid, then only you are able to allow to the project. If you entered invalid, seems you are not able to allow the project. Okay. Click on login. Are you able to see here?
Yes.
So
Yes.
all these options are enabled or disabled?
Enabled.
Enable. Okay, must we have to perform these options? What exactly the meaning of this? Let me show you, team. I already explained this Amazon structure, project structure. This is the project. Okay. So this is the default sections. It is added to the project, the meaning of that. So if you create a project, this is a completely structure is added. That is what we call it as a modular structure, modular framework. You don't need to design the framework. Automatically it add the framework. Okay. Once this entire sections are added, we are going to work with section by section. Okay. Now, I just want to go to a module. I just want to create a module here. To create a module, always use the scanning mechanism. Now tell me, are you able to see scan option here now?
No.
No.
We are not able to see because, so make a note of one thing, we all are working in a common repository, correct?
Yes.
So if you are working in a common repository, once you log into the project, so we don't have directly edit permissions to the project. They have to get it. So how to get the edit permissions? To perform checkout. So if you want to create a module, you require edit access. To get an edit, just click on checkout. Once you do a checkout, are you able to see the green color line is added to the module? Are you able to see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me add all the stuff here. Green color is added. That means this green color icon is checked out by myself. So if something is checked out, you are able to see this icon representation. If this icon is replicated, now you are able to create the modules here. After checkout, if you do right click, are you able to see scan option?
Yes.
Earlier you are not able to see, but now you are able to see, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Then let me open any one application in my system. It's already open, Parabank. Go back to here, right click on here, scan application. So team, once you choose the application, it automatically navigate to the scanning mechanism, starting the scanning window. Select this window and click on scan. So the structure is loaded. So I'm just scanning this login stuff, username, password, and login button. So here you can see, I can see the same naming conversion. Just select this username, password, login. So since these all are unique. Okay. Save this module. Oh, something it's loading. You can see the right side top bottom corner, 3 dots are blinking, right? So Tosca is trying to make the selected controls as a unique now. That is the reason this is still loading. Let me do one select. I just go with one by one. Let me close entire thing. Let's do a scan again. To create a module team, always we require a scanning mechanism. Okay, na?
Okay.
Come back to here again, right click on your scan application. I'll just make this window separate. So the scanning window is still in progress. That is the reason I'm not able to scan the thing. Okay. So clear, to create a module, we required scanning option. So now coming to a test case team, I just want to create a test case. So if you do a right click operation, are you able to see any test case icon here?
No.
No. So even for test case section also, just select your test case section, do checkout, and then right click on here. Now you are able to see the test case icon, right?
Yes.
So create a test case. So main thing is, if you want to create a test case or if you want to create a module or to run the test case, we always required a checkout option. So the checkout option is clear for all. And even this checkout is applicable for the entire sections. If you want to perform a checkout, this is the checkout, right? This is applicable for sections. So totally how many sections you are able to see in Tosca? How many sections, team?
8 to 9.
8 to 9 sections.
So just navigate to the each section and then do perform checkout and do the respective activities in your workspace. Okay, that is the importance of checkout. Checkout is very, very important, and even we use the checkout feature in real time most frequently. Okay. So we're just using a checkout option to get the edit access to create the test cases or module, or if you want to drag and drop to execution, just perform the checkout. We don't have directly access to do the things, okay? Because it is a common repository. Because number of people are working on the same project. So what are the scenarios you are working? Just go there and perform checkout and then work accordingly. Okay, now this is what checkout. So what about check-in? Team? So before jumping to the check-in, so everyone clear with the checkout activity? So do you have any questions here?
No.
Chaitanya,
No.
Kumar.
good.
So checkout is clear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you the checkout tree. Checkout tree is not recommended in real time. Why it is not recommended? I'll give you the background of it. Let us assume team. So in the JS, I'll just select here array. Okay, let us assume. So in this array level, totally how many test cases you are able to see?
4.
4 test cases. I want to perform a checkout of these 4 test cases in single shot. Then select the respective folder. Array is the respective folder, right? Select the array respective folder and then perform checkout tray. If you perform checkout tray, now you're able to see the green color is replicated for all these test cases, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the point is here, assume. So I'm working on full array. Let us assume Manusha is working on full array. So something Deepak is working here. So, and here Atiti is working on last test case. What is happening? These all test cases is logged by whom? Anusha, correct? So if Anusha is seeing a green color representation, these all test cases are logged by myself. If Deepak wants to work with their test case, Deepak don't have access to work on this test case because it's already logged by Anusha. If Atiti wants to work with this test case, it's already logged by Anusha. Atiti not able to proceed further. Okay, how to unlock this? The unlocking part I'll tell you. So team, clear checkout tree, why checkout tree is not recommended? We cannot lock unnecessarily number of the entire structure in Tosca. Okay. What are the test case you are working? Just select that respective test case and perform checkout and work accordingly. If unnecessarily, if I checked out this entire tree, then if rest of the team members wants to access this, that is not possible. They have to wait until I have to perform a check-in. Clear?
Yes.
So checkout tree, this is what checkout tree is not recommended, but sometimes we do perform checkout tree at the maintenance purpose, but not all the time. Always required and recommended in real time, it is a checkout only. Everyone clear with this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what are the things are logged by myself if I want to unlock this? So not only test cases, something I logged in the module section, something I logged here. So if I want to unlock all these things, perform check-in. If I perform check-in, so what are the things logged by myself? Everything is unlocked here, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to see any green line representation here?
No.
No.
No. So to unlock or to save the data or to save our test cases to the repository, always use the check-in on. So in a Selenium, we use the push commands to push the code to repository, right? So if you want to push your code to the repository, just click on check-in on. Here the option is check-in. Clear? If you perform check-in, this check-in all is applicable for the entire project. This is applicable for entire project. Once you perform the check-in, the entire project is reconverted to the read mode. Now tell me, if I want to work on this full array, is it possible to work on this? After check-in, again I'm planning to work with this test case too, this test case. Even I'm not able to edit this name of the test case also. Why I'm unable to do that? Because I
We
don't,
didn't do check.
what is that, Gautam?
We didn't do checkout now.
Checkout. Because I don't have edit access here, right? So once you perform check-in, that entire project reconvert it into read mode, okay? If you want to work again, just select your respective test case and perform the checkout. And then you continue with your work. This is a full error. Now I'm able to edit this one, right?
Yeah.
This, I'm just making a note like for a full array test case like this. Okay. So even for the module also, if I want to scan the module, earlier I did checkout, right? But after I perform check-in out. So after performing check-in all, if you want to try to scan the module, that is not possible. Again, checkout is required. Just do perform checkout and then create the module accordingly with the help of scanning option. So these three options are clear. Checkout, checkout tree, check-in on.
Yeah.
Yes, clear.
Yes, Anusha.
So then let us coming to the update on. Okay. So this is very let's just explain to you very clearly to understand. Let us assume team Anusha is working on the same project. The similar way, Chaitanya also working on same project. Okay, let us assume like this. Even same thing will happen in real time as well. So we both are working in same project. So what happening? I just stuck while developing one test case. I'm having difficulties. I'm just facing here some difficulty to build one test case. Okay. Almost I done, almost I completed 50%, but rest of the things I'm having a issue. I'm not unable to proceed further. Okay. So the similar steps is already built by Chaitanya. So Chaitanya is completed test case. Okay. Same logic, but different test cases. So we can expect reusability test steps in each test case level, correct?
Yeah.
Reusability test steps. So here, what are the test cases assigned to me and what are test cases assigned to you, Chaitanya? Almost 80% similar, but 20% is different. Okay. Within this 80% only, I'm having some issue. I'm planning to check with Chaitanya's test case within the project. Is this possible to check the Chaitanya's test case here?
When we do update all, then it will reflect into our.
So here you can see here one base pointing. Okay. Let me do one thing. I'll just create the users. I'll show you how in real time it's working. Let us assume Anusha is working on this test case. Mm. So let us assume Chaitanya is working on this particular test case. Okay, now. So what are the test cases required for myself? So I just want to see Chaitanya test case. Chaitanya test case is already locked. If I want to show you very clearly, let me create one instance. 1 second. I just want to show you very clearly. Here all users level. So how many users are added to this project? Only one user, correct? Admin
Yeah.
only. Okay. So what I'm doing now, I'm just creating one user with a name as Anusha. Again, I'm creating one more user because I just log in with admin credentials. That is the reason I'm able to create here. So another user is Chaitanya. Okay. Then after creation of the credentials, I'm just performing the check-in because I just want to store this data into repository. Then before closing, I just want to take a copy of this. I want a copy of this and close this workspace. Okay, let me kill this task manager. Now I'll close this workspace. If something is stuck from our side, so we can simply go to the task manager and we'll kill the task. Okay. I'm just end the task here only. Later, I'm just trying to close this workspace.
I think do check in our once.
It's done. I just want to close here without closing the entire app. That time it's facing an issue, no worries. So if you want to see your team members replication, your team members test case development, then you can go with the update all. Okay, I just want to show you how this update all is working. I'm just logging with Amazon with Anusha credentials. Let me open Tosca Commander. So team who have completed already installations and license activations. So try to automate the scenario like Parabank, Parasoft application registration. Okay. So I'll just take all of your mail IDs from the management and I'll give you this Word document access. What are the Word document I'm preparing?
Okay.
Okay.
So coming to Amazon. I'll just log in with this Amazon with Anusha credentials. So I'm not set any password. That is the reason. Just simply click on login. Yeah. So this is my test case. I'm just walking in Anusha test case. What I'll do, I'll just do the checkout and I'll continue with my work here within this test case lab. I'll just create some folders and if required, I'll drag and drop the modules to the folder. So I'll just drag and drop this some of the modules like open URL, something I'm doing here within this level. Okay. So the similar way, even Chaitanya is also working, right? I'm very curious to see the Chaitanya's test case. Okay. But we cannot access, we cannot open same workspace with the different credentials within the laptop. That is not possible. So I'm just doing opening up Tosca Commander again. I'm just trying to log in with the Amazon project with Chaitanya credentials. You can see that is not possible, but let me show. I just opened another Tosca Commander instance. Again, I clicked on this Amazon. Are you able to see one warning it is giving? This is already logged by another person. Are you able to see that? that system icon. So within the laptop, same project we cannot access with the different credentials. Once you log into the project, then you cannot open the same project with other credentials. This point is clear.
Yes.
What I'll do, I'll just create one more instance. Just go to the create new. So data type is SQLite. And here, just give your workspace path. I just copied the workspace path here, right? Oh, it's already open, right? Let me capture here. Just go to here, copy this workspace path. And within this workspace, I'm just giving like this. So I just mentioned here like this, like AMA_123, something like this. Then click on OK. So this is nothing but Tim creation of the new project or joining to the existing project.
Joining to the existing project.
We are just joining to the existing project. Are you able to see the name? This option is enabled. Okay. I'm just click on OK. Same project only. I'm just creating one more instance within my laptop. Don't try this in real time. This is not at all recommended. Okay. I just want to show you how these two people are working in the same project simultaneously. Okay. I'm just logging this project with the Chaitanya's credentials. Okay. Let me make these two windows side by side. Here you can see it. So the Anusha test case, let's make a big difference here. So it's very easy for you to recognize. The right side one, Chaitanya's laptop, and left side one is Anusha's laptop. Okay. So what is the test case is checked out by Anusha. So Anusha is able to see a green color, right? What is the color representation here? Anusha is able to see
Green.
Green.
green color. But same test case is replicated to a Chaitanya system. What is the color here?
Red.
Red.
Red. The meaning of that, this test case is logged by Anusha.
Anusha.
Okay. If you mouse over or if you select this one here, you're able to see that this test case is logged by user. Anusha, are you able to see that pop up here?
Yes.
Okay. So in Anusha's test case, Anusha is already created some folders and even added some open URLs. So is Chaitanya able to see that stuff here?
No.
No.
Even Chaitanya is performing some update all activities also. So I'm going home back. So Chaitanya is doing update all. So even after performing update all also, Chaitanya is not able to see my data. Is Chaitanya is able to see my test case information here?
No.
No.
No. The similar way, Chaitanya is also working on this test case. Okay. Even something is also created by Chaitanya. If you do check out, you are able to see a green color team. Okay. If someone checked out that, that is replicated for us as a red color. If something is replicated into a red color, the meaning of that, someone is working on that. Okay.
Oh.
Even some folders or something is created by Chaitanya. So am I able to see that data here? In Anusha's system, you can see a left side. Is Anusha able to see those Chaitanya's test case in my system?
No.
No.
What I'm doing, still I'm performing update all. Is Anusha able to see?
No.
No.
But here one thing is replicated. What is that?
Red.
Red color.
Chaitanya.
Test
Lock.
case is logged by Chaitanya. Okay.
Yes.
Then when we are able to see the data,
Once both
Yeah,
of them do.
both check out.
Once
If you do the
the
checkout from Chaitanya system, then
check it all. Okay. If I perform check-in, the meaning of that, I'm just storing my entire test case information into a repository level, right? Once I perform check-in, the data stored into a repo. So same thing is replicated for entire team members. Okay. Now what Chaitanya is doing, if Chaitanya is perform update all, yes, Chaitanya is able to see my test case, entire test case. Are you able to see? My test case development is replicated for Chaitanya.
Yes.
yes,
What are the things is created myself? Now Chaitanya is able to see the same thing in Chaitanya's laptop, correct?
yes,
If I want to see Chaitanya's test case, I want to wait until Chaitanya has to perform check-in on, correct?
check in. Yes.
Without performing check-in all, I cannot see.
Hmm.
In real time, if I ask directly to perform check-in all, yes, they will do. If we require to update some properties or if we require to update something here, we'll ask them via Teams and they do the check-in all. Okay. If I ask Chaitanya, I'm having some issue while building a logic, I'll take a copy of your test case. Could you please perform check-in all like this? Is Chaitanya is able to perform check-in? Right? We cannot ask like that thing. Okay. So if something is very important to you to update any module or to update a test case, if something is logged by other person, then you can ask them to perform check-in all easily via Teams. Or you can directly give a phone call and you can ask them. So I just want to wait until Chaitanya has to perform check-in. Let us assume Chaitanya is perform check-in. So it's very in my end, I'm just doing update all. Am I able to see Chaitanya's script here in my laptop?
Yeah.
So what are the steps is required for my test case? I'll just go there and I'll see Chaitanya is already built or not. If it is already developed, I'll just take the copy, right click on here, just take a copy and I'll go back to my test case and I'll just perform the checkout and I'll paste here. It's not like that every time we have to put 100% efforts. It's already built by our team members. Just go there, test cases and take a copy. Don't edit those things. If you edit the history, it will show you that is edited by yourself. Okay. Just go there and take a copy. Team clear. This team activities update all, check in all, check out, everything.
Yeah,
Hope it
it's
is
clear.
if something is logged by one of the person, so what is the color representation we are able to see?
Red.
Red.
If it is in green color,
That will be
green,
from
I
our.
locked.
That.
The respected user locked checkout.
Check-in.
Then it green color.
hope these two things is clear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Any questions, Steve? If you have any questions, you can raise. I think that's it for today's session.
Actually, Anusha, suppose in one project, if two person are working together, that time if I want to take a
Yeah.
test cases from that person,
I'm able to hear you, Deepak. Go ahead.
suppose
Don't ask directly.
uh,
It's not good to ask directly, okay? Just wait until they have to perform a check-in, okay?
okay,
By end
no,
of the day, it is very recommended thing by end of the day, whenever you are doing a log off. So always perform check-in all and then go with a log off.
no, but suppose already project is completed last 1 month, and I want to copy that test cases. Like first part is similar that I am going to use in my new project. So that
Yes,
also we can copy, na?
exactly, you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
So if it is a similar thing, we have a reusability for that. You no need to search other test case. So directly go to the library and we can reuse that. If there is no reusability, then we'll capture, or otherwise we'll take a copy. Clear, Deepak?
Yes, Anusha. Got it.
Great. What about others, Steve?
Clear, Anusha.
Hope it's clear for all, right? So my suggestion, if you've done the installations, immediately can start the practical sessions, okay? Just, I think someone is asking something. Yeah, please unmute yourself and ask your question. What are the questions you are having?
Anusha, this license is provided by admin team, no?
Admin team only.
Okay. Actually, installation is done, but I'm not got the license yet.
We'll
That's why.
connect with you back, Deepak, probably today.
Okay. Thank you.
Anusha, for installation, I still not got any update from admin team.
For installation, as I said earlier, you'll get the installer file, just management people taking care of that. Probably they share the installer file to you. You can do the installation process. After completion of installation, they do the license activation. Okay,
Okay.
great. So team, I just want to give one more time a walkthrough on the entire training. So today we just discussed project hierarchy. So in that project level, totally how many sections are there, how to create the project, and what are the databases we are going to use at the time of creating a project. So is this recommended to work with a single user workspace in real time? Team? Single user.
No.
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 Working with a single user is not at all recommended. Now, totally how many engines is available in Tosca?
Two.
Two.
Two
T-box and
What are those?
T-box and class.
Boxes.
Oh, T-box class.
So classic is, so if you say in interviews, if you get into this question, like what are the engines you are in Tosca? Say like two engines, classic and T-box, but classic is not available 15.1 and above versions. Instead of that, Vision AI capabilities are added. Just mention this point, okay? If you're not mentioned, they seems like still you are working on older version. They are in under impression like this, okay? So just mention this classic is not at all available in Tosca 15.1 and above versions. So it seems like Vision AI. Okay. Hope it's clear for all.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So as I mentioned, I just make a note everything here very clearly, team. You can see here. So once we join the project, we'll install the Tosca. This is the real time. Okay. Now we are just connecting to the admin people for the installation purpose. But if you're coming to a real time point of view, once you join the project, we just install Tosca Commander, these two approaches. When we go to the install technology portal, we'll install ourselves. Otherwise, we'll raise a ticket. The backend, they do the installation behalf of us. These two are the ways. So this is the creation of the projects like user credentials. I just created one user for Chaitanya, right? The similar way they create this completely administrator activities. Even we are not involved in this area. Okay. Then, so to create a existing project, we always require connection string for MS SQL Server, DB2 and Oracle. Just request that connection string to the manager or team lead. They'll share the connection string, use that to create a project. Okay. So once the project is created, our activities is here team open creation of the workspace. So directly you can create the workspace with the help of create button. We have another button as well, that is the open button. So if you want to open the workspace, just navigate to the project location and select the project and then click on open. Okay. So another thing is directly within the Tosca commander itself, you are able to see the icon. Just do a double click on that. Yeah. I just added this entire information in this Word document. It's very clear for you. So once they get the mail IDs, I'll give you access to you all. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Any questions, Steve?
No.
No.
It's clear for all, right? If you have any questions,
Anusha,
Otherwise,
what about timings? Today, like, it's not happened like 7:30.
so the
So we
timing
need.
is 7:30
Mm-hmm.
only. Probably they just schedule. Yeah, sorry to disturb you. Timing is always 7:30 only. So probably they schedule the session today at 8:30. So I'll check with them back. Maybe tomorrow onwards you can join at 7:30 a.m. only. Okay.
Yeah.
So team, the duration of this training is 50 to 60 days. So timing is 7:30 to 8:30. So Saturday is sometimes I'll take the regular class or sometimes I'll go with the doubt session. If I'm clearing all of your doubts within the regular class, I'll just take the Saturday as a regular session. Almost daily, it's a 1 hour session only. So the Tosca installation license activation. What are the projects we are going to cover as part of this training? These things. Okay. SAP web, database, and API desktop and distributed execution, introduction of the cloud and Copilot and Vision AI. Okay. So Tim, if you have any questions, you can ask me. I think I'm done with my session today, Tim.
Thank you, Anusha. Bye.
So thanks to you
Thank
all
you.
joining the today's session. We will connect tomorrow same time. Thank you, team. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you all.
Thank you all. Bye.